deep is your love?
It was all a dream.
Yo, what's up guys, this is Happy Now with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video, and on this video I'm going to just show you the build, and I'm going to do my next videos also like that, and when I have time I will also record some gameplay with the builds that you like the most. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to show you the different builds from the Heart of Thorns, without Heart of Thorns, and with Path of Fire, of course, with all of them, and then you can just decide, do you want to see some gameplay or not. But I'm gonna quickly show you builds and how to play it. Gameplay will come after that. So I decided to start with a scrapper because supports are somehow gone, and the scrapper is gone for a long time now, and I haven't seen scrappers in a while. I mean, I can understand it, it's frustrating because the gyros got this 5 seconds longer cooldown, which is a little bit too much in my opinion. But they are still kind of a good support in my opinion. They have the double res, they have the stealth. They can support you with stuns, remove conditions from you, and so on and so on. So here we go, we start directly with the build, because I don't want to take the video too long. I just wanted to show you the build, and then you can decide if you want to see some gameplay or not. Here we go, we play with hammer, and then I'm using Sigil of Cleansing, because we need more Condi cleanse. We have here 2, 3, and 4 with the super elixir. This one should remove, by the way, no, it is 4, yeah. I want to say 2 more. So the problem with this build is, on the current meta, the Mirage and the Scourges will be your counters, and you have it a little bit difficult. You can outplay Mirage a little bit, but Scourges are a problem because you are supposed to hold a cap, and against the Scourge you won't be able to because they just have so many attacks, and you have only on 1 block and 1 leap block with the first attack on your rocket charge. Therefore, you can play it either with the Rune of Leadership to get the 2 extra Condi cleanses for you and your allies, especially strong if you have a downed ally. You can use your stealth gyro, convert 2 conditions into boons from you and your allies, plus you will be stealthing him, double res, and most of the times you are able to res like that against 2-3 enemies. The rune that I'm using is the Avatar Amulet, or if you want to play it only as a pure better support, you can go with Mander's Amulet. Or if you want to be a little bit tankier against DPS comps, you can go with Paladin's Amulet. Where is the Paladin's Amulet? I'm not seeing it. It's here. Paladin's Amulet gives you no healing power, but it gives you power, precision, toughness, so you will be able to sustain more DPS, but it will not affect so much. I recommend more Mander's Amulet. For the rune, you can either go with Rune of Leadership, because we need the extra boon duration from the rune, and the damage output is also kind of decent, I will say, not so high but also not so low. The other type that you can go is the Rune of the Doliac, or Rune of the Doliac. I'm just going to quickly show it to you. Rune of the Doliac gives you an extra healing boost, regenerate health every second. This is only recommended with Mander's Amulet because you need the extra healing power. You will have less condition cleanse and less boon duration from your gyros, but you will be able to clean more conditions. But I'm gonna talk a little bit about the second type of that build later. If you have more DPS professions, you can also swap the build to counter that. On inventions, we have the same traits: Mecha Legs, Bunker Down, and automatic medical respawns every 2 minutes. If we get under 50% HP, we will get our healing turret up again. Mecha Legs, movement speed is increased, cripple, chill, and immobilized duration are reduced. This is really nice, especially the chill is annoying, immobilize of course also. Then we have here Bunker Down. We lay down a healing pack which heals us for 790. Even more because of the build that we are playing. You can see it here, your healing power is increased while you have regeneration, which means when we have here regeneration, we will get an additional healing boost, 769, you can see it here. Alchemy, protection injection every 10 seconds. If we get stunned, we will get protection for 4.5 seconds, which should be even longer because of the rune that we are playing. Then we have Elixir S every 60 seconds, or every 1 minute better said. Every time our HP is under 25% HP, we will get this elixir. We shrink, get the shrink form from the elixir, and also proc the automatic medical response, and this will be a lifesaver for us. HGH, great elixir grant us might, which is here 1, and elixir 5, and elixir 3 should be also 1, but it's not. 4 is 1. Wow, okay. 4 and 5 are elixirs, and this one should also remove one condition if it is an elixir, but never mind, it seems not to be like that. Then we have, of course, Scrapper. You need Heart of Thorns for that, for those players who don't know it. We can now use gyros and the hammer. Perfectly weighted, every 8 seconds our hammer attacks deal a little bit more damage, plus we will get extra stability when we dodge an attack with the hammer. This is especially nice because we need the extra stability to stay alive. When you successfully revive an ally or finish an enemy, you grant boons to nearby allies, which is super speed and might. This is especially good for us because super speed will heal us here, as you can see it here, for 540, plus we will get always a lot of regeneration, and therefore we will get healed for 554 healing. So we can get an healing every second, about 1k healing per second, if I'm not wrong, with the regeneration, swiftness and super speed. You should be able to get that, plus the bandages that will heal your ass up a little bit. Impact savant, stuns that we deal have a 25% longer duration, and incoming stuns have a 25% lower duration on us. Then we have final salvo. Gyros create a combo field lightning. When they explode, or when we let them explode like this, we can just activate and explode them. And you can see here lightning field, we can stack swiftness with that. Yeah, gyros grant super speed and create the lightning field when destroyed. The problem is the lightning field will not stun the enemies, but it will give you the super speed, which is pretty nice. You can see it here one more time. You get super speed for 2 seconds, and you get 1k heal for that, for those 2 seconds. The next thing is, of course, sneak gyro in combination with this rune of leadership. It will, as I said, it convert 2 conditions into boons from us and our allies. It has a 45 seconds cooldown. It matches perfectly sneak gyro because it has a 40 seconds cooldown. If we wait 5 seconds, we can reuse it and then get the boons again converted, the conditions. The other type that you can play it, as I said, it is Doliak or Rune of the Water. You can go with Doliak rune, and maybe also, this is tricky, you remove Elixir S here every 1 minute for backpack regenerator, and you get an extra additional healing, which means when we activate this, we get regeneration. We can do this, lightning field, swiftness, regeneration. You can see it here. I don't know how much regeneration heals you, but you can get 1 healing from the elixir kit if you use it. The second healing, super elixir, which means two times healing. Pulse heal 309, and maybe even more because of the regeneration. 334, I don't know, it should be normally more. Super elixir, backpack regenerator. The third one is regeneration. The third one is swiftness. The fourth one is super speed, and the fifth one should be the bandages. And the sixth one is regenerate health every second. And to just quickly show it to you here, and I'm gonna also show you some combos because it's not just only the build. You are, by the way, also, because I forgot maybe to mention it, the Scrapper team supporter, kind of a bunker. You can hold points against enemies. You can fight. Where is Swanir? I need to go to Swanir to show it to you properly. We need to walk a little bit. With the gyros, Boulder gyro reduces the incoming damage by 33%. It was higher, but it got nerfed because, yeah, it was too OP for some people who complained. And the next thing is Purge gyro, which can be swapped, but I'm gonna quickly just show it to you here. The combo, you can just do this and then stun the enemy. Activate stability, he will deal less damage to you. And you can see it here. Okay, I just let the gyro explode. We get regeneration. And you can see it here, we get those extra healings. Three times healing without having regeneration. And now we have swiftness. And now you can see it here. When I activate this, we activate this, get an extra swiftness. We have we have regeneration, right? Yes. We explode this and look at this healing. Look at those healing numbers, man. I can't even read them. There are six different healings that we are gaining. And he's permanently attacking us, and I'm not even walking into the healing kits here. We can just walk like that. Activate gyro. Do this. Get swiftness. Get regeneration again. Wow. Regeneration right now. And he just killed himself, I guess. You just saw it. The healing is freaking awesome. What you have to do and keep in mind is with the Doliac rune, you just have to keep on moving. Which means the enemies who will deal conditions onto you, they will be dangerous. And I also recommend, maybe when you play with Doliac and you want to have this extra healing, to go with adaptive armor, which will have this extra toughness and condition damage reduced by 20%. Which means you can have more conditions on you and you will be able to sustain that. And to just give yourself a little better feeling with that, you can also play it like this. Only hold Sneak Gyro because Sneak Gyro is pretty strong. You need the extra stability from Toss Elixir B. You can get it like this. You will get for 5 seconds or something like that the stability. You have to be careful because you will get more stunned, but you have still the stun breaker, which is nice. And the second thing is Toss Elixir C. It will convert 2 boons, 2 conditions into boons, plus remove an extra condition, which is pretty nice, so 3. And we can see it here. If we have this guy here, we can just throw it to him and do that for our allies. So with that, we can be a little bit, we can sustain more conditions. Especially also pretty strong because Elixir C, drink Elixir C converting all conditions into random boons. Which means if we get Condi bombed, we can get like 10 stacks of regeneration, let's say like that, because we have 5 different conditions, but they all got converted into regeneration, but it is just randomly. And the good thing here is, if we get swiftness, regeneration, or even protection, those 3 boons, we will get an advantage over it. But of course Fury and the other boons are also nice to have. So we will get here all those boons: Fury, Might, Retaliation, Swiftness. So which means we can do this. We can get over a minute swiftness, and the regeneration will be up every time we use our healing skill. And you can see it here, swiftness already 30 seconds. And we will have swiftness a lot of times by using this Elixir B. When our HP is under 75%, we will drink Elixir B again. So we will have permanent swiftness and regeneration, plus the healing from the Rune of the Doliac, plus when we have regeneration, we will have permanent 4 healings on us, like this. Yeah, 4 times permanent healing, plus the 5th time here. And then when we walk into the healing packs, 6 times, as I said it, and this is just awesome. The gyros are there to be for team support, and like this you will have also team support because you can throw your elixirs to remove conditions. With Toss Elixir B also remove conditions and apply stability to an ally, which you can see it here on this guy. I'm throwing it, I'm giving him might, stability and the random boon. He got now retaliation, and this can be also nice to help an ally out to get out of danger. And keep in mind, if you play it like this without final salvo, you can still double res with a gyro, but he will not have stability, which is a little bit a problem. But when you res someone, you can still stealth and activate Toss Elixir B, and then you can save res while you have stability without a problem. What else can I say? Yeah, gyros, if they explode, they will now have lightning field, but we just only use the elite skill, and therefore we don't really need it, because for one lightning field we can't just activate always sneak gyro for that. Yeah, those are the 2 types. This one here works better against DPS comps, but they will still do heavy damage, but you are able to just run away, block some attacks and get those additional 5 times 6 times healings, and enemies will not be able to down you so fast like that. I'm using Sigil of Doom. I forgot to mention that, just to be annoying, to apply poison so the healing of the enemies will be reduced. You can also remove it for cleansing, no, not cleansing, energy, to get extra dodges. Especially strong with the Doliac rune, because when you can dodge more attacks, you can avoid Condi bombs or something like that, and your healing regeneration will be up again. This is the one type. You can also remove Elixir C if you don't need the Condi cleanse for Elixir U to have an extra condition cleanse, and this one here to either reflect or absorb incoming projectiles, which is also pretty nice if you hold points. Or if you razz someone, you can just activate it like this, and maybe here razz someone while attacks are getting reflected. You can also go with Tornado, which is an elixir. It will remove one condition, heal your ass up a little bit, and either go for Rampage or Tornado. And the best thing here is you can toss Elixir X to Moa someone. The cooldown is a little bit annoying, but it is pretty strong, because you can, for example, do this, stun the enemy and throw the Elixir Moa him, and then your team can burst the enemy for 3 seconds. 3.5 seconds. I don't know if it got buffed a little bit. It was shorter. And yeah, the cooldown is a little bit long, but it is pretty strong against, yeah, let's say druids who are having signets, but they just got Condi bombed. Now you can see it here, I'm activating my gyro. We can activate stability for ourselves and for the gyro, and we can razz him safely. Yeah, I forgot to mention, we won't be able to get super speed so many times. Only when we razz someone. Or finish someone, yeah. So super speed is, yeah, not such a great option to just think of it. But I thought you can also get super speed by this. If we go with slick shoes, but the cooldown of the skill got increased, I guess, for it was shorter. Enemies who walk here will be knocked down, plus you will get super speed for 5 seconds. This could be still pretty good working, because the stun rate with super speed for 5 seconds could heal your ass up a lot, and you can run away from the enemies, and for 5 seconds you can heal almost 10k, I would say, because let's say 1k for 5 second healing, we can just double it because of regeneration and so on and so on. Yeah, Elixir X is there for if you want to be more aggressive, if you want to finish off enemies quickly at the beginning, or otherwise I recommend Sneak Gyro, because Sneak Gyro can give you more than one advantage. You can stealth your allies if you start a fight, you can stealth them while you razz, and so on and so on. This was the first build video. Now if you liked it, you can just write me a comment in the videos if you want to see some gameplay with it. If not, just don't do it. And I hope you enjoyed this build video. Now you will see as always 3 of my other videos, and you can also subscribe to my channel only if you like to. If not, don't do it. That was Happy No. Thanks all for watching. I see you in my next videos. Bye bye guys.